So I just wanted to take a minute to compare these two helmets. This is my old Icon, and this is the Shoei that I just ordered, the rfsr. It's not their top of the line. It's like their budget and kind of still $400. This is like $250. But I do have some issues with this, and I don't think I'm going to be keeping the Shoei. Well, let me start with saying I thought the profile was going to be much smaller. As you could see, I mean, without these little top vents, I think they'd be pretty close in size. I mean, the back on the Icon definitely swoops like a little bit further, and the Shoei is just a little bit less. I'll show you. It's a little bit less scooped out. As you can see, I know it's a little dark and you see my cat, but you know, because it doesn't have as much of a spoiler. But they're very similar in their profile. Now, they have the same safety rating. They're both ECE and DOT. But like I said, I really don't think the value is there in the Shoei. And I'm going to take a minute to show you why. The first thing is the vent little things here. Okay. They're just very cheap. There's not much to them. You know, obviously they work, but it just feels like cheap plastic. Now, on the Icon, you only have one, and it's a lot more substantial. Takes a little bit more to close it, but, you know, also, mouth vent. This mouth vent is probably a little better, but again, $150 does the same job. Also, the Icon has a vent here. This does not. Another big difference that bothered me when it comes to value and what you're paying, what you're getting for is, if you notice here, you have a cover with the graphic on it. Some just put black. But with the Shoei, you have nothing. You just see the mechanism in there. And as much as I don't mind that, when I'm paying that much more for something with the same safety rating, basically a very similar profile, I'd expect them, you know, especially a company like Shoei, to do something a little bit more there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being picky, but for the money, I mean, I have to get rid of this helmet. It's been 6 seasons now, I believe, and it's time to go. But this isn't what I expected it to be. Now, I can get past all of those things. The one thing I couldn't get past is this interior. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the Icon off the table because I don't have the lining in there. I have the lining for the Icon right there. But look, first of all, this feels so cheap and flimsy. It feels like $100. And I just mean like strength-wise. Let alone that the fabric feels like a cheap pair of sweatpants. I don't know if you can really see that, but that is not soft, plush, nice interior. It's like, even when you put it on, it's not, and this is my opinion. Maybe I'm spoiled. Maybe this was washed too well, too much, and I don't remember that it felt like that, but if you look at it, you can see it doesn't have that same furriness to it as the Shoei. The Shoei's the black, and then this is my Icon that I've had a while. And the Icon is just a lot more comfortable. So on top of the Shoei being, hold on, $250 more, $150 more, there's just things about it that I'm not super happy with. And for that reason, I think I'm going to be returning it. And I just wanted to let everybody, know who is looking for these, that maybe you want to look at the RF 1200 or something else. I think I'm going to look at a Rye. I don't want to spend all that money, but at the same time, if I am going to spend the money, I at least want it to be of quality. I know they're great protection, but technology's also come a long way. And I feel like I'm almost paying for a name when $150 less helmet has a nicer lining, better features in certain aspects, or at least is comparable to it. So I'm not trying to shit on the Shoei, but at the same time, like, I'm really not happy, and it's not what I expected to get when I ordered it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna disagree with my opinion, but me personally, for $400, this ain't it. I appreciate it. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.